Sanju Verma, your response, and specifically on the question of job creation. We are entering an election year, and therefore there is this whole question of Rozgar. There is presumably what the government wants to do in terms of a Vixit Bharat, and that's what the opposition wants to do. I want both of you to tell me very clearly, what is your party going to do if you come to power? You first, Mrs. Verma.
Rajdeep, I can see that we are having a great debate, a very sensible one at that. I want to say a couple of things. First and foremost, I completely debunk, unconditionally and unequivocally this narrative that India is witnessing jobless growth, that jobs are not being created. First and foremost, your audience needs to know that for the first 9 months of financial year 2023-24, India's GDP growth stands at 8.23% after we recorded an 8.4% GDP growth for the December 2023 quarter. This is exceptional. This is, unbelievable, because the likes of Raghuram Rajan, have been saying for the longest time, India will not even do 4%. If they do 4.5% or 5%, that will be commendable. And here we are at 8% plus when the world is grappling to even do 2% or 2.5%. That's the first point. The second point about unemployment, and this is something that your audience needs to listen to very carefully. Ashwini Vaishnav, the railway minister, had a couple of months back said that we are creating actually not just 2 crore jobs per year, but more than that. And the Modi government has more than fulfilled its promises of 2 crore jobs per year. And I remember that, he came...
That's not what the data shows, ma'am. With due regard, that's not what the data shows. I don't think we should mislead audiences. That's certainly not what the data shows. But I asked you specifically what your government is doing, but go ahead.
I just started. Rajdeep, this is what I don't like. I'm barely about to
a fact check, man. A fact check. There is no report which says we are actually giving more than 2 crore jobs. But go ahead.
Did I say that the report has said that? Did you allow me to even corroborate my statement?
Please do.
Are you in agreement
with
everything
that Santosh Mehrotra said? Let's not waste air time.
Please
go ahead.
Heckle me.
Go ahead.
I don't like this.
Ma'am, I don't heckle anyone. I only fact check. Let's not use word like heckle, but please go ahead.
Checking me or heckling
I'm asking you again to please go ahead. Let's not make it about me.
Yes, it's not about you. It's not about me either. Now let me finish and don't break my chain of thought.
Yes.
Thank you. I was corroborating my statement with sources, but before that you jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Now listen to this very carefully. This data is out in the public domain. If you take the EPFO and ESIC data together, and in fact I would even urge naysayers like Professor Mehrotra to look at this data. It says that every month on an average, if you combine the EPFO and ESIC data, we are adding 28 lakh subscribers, which means that every year we are adding something like 3.36 crore subscribers, which means that in the last 10 years of the Modi government, we've got 33.6 crore subscribers in the EPFO and ESIC segment. Now the counter argument could be, Sanju Verma, how can you say 33.6 crore, so let's round that up to 34 crore people. Are you saying that 34 crore people have got jobs in the last 10 years? No. I am going to give a conversion rate of only 63%, because a lot of experts have said that the conversion rate to the EPFO and ESIC data historically is 63%. So assume that only 63% of the 34 crore subscribers to the EPFO and ESIC are actually new subscribers who got a job for the first time in the 18 to 25 age bracket. What is the number that you have, Rajdeep? What is 63% of 34 crores? Simple arithmetic, Rajdeep. What is the number?
You tell me.
You tell me. 63% of 34 crores. It's basic arithmetic, Rajdeep.
Madam,
63%. Okay, let me come in then. You could not answer basic arithmetic. 63% of 34 crores means 21.42 crore jobs were created, assuming that the EPFO and ESIC data does not have 100% conversion rate. We've accounted for some duplicity. We've accounted that maybe some people who are a part of EPFO are also a part of ESIC. We've also accounted for the fact that some people who are subscribers may not necessarily be getting a check at the end of every month. After all these assumptions, it is now certified India under the Modi government, based on EPFO data which is in the public domain, based on ESIC data which is in the public domain. I repeat, we have created 21.42 crore
You
jobs.
made your point.
20
I
crore
will,
jobs that
producer,
promised.
we will have specific time limits, ma'am. I've given you 2.5 uninterrupted. Before I come to you, Mohan, I just want Professor Mehrotra to respond, because those are numbers which are, she's right, Ms. Verma is right, are in the public domain. And the government has been trotting them out. Please look at EPFO data, look at ESIC data. Your response very quickly, Professor.
3 sentences, very simple. If you ask any NSSO statistician, they will tell you themselves that EPFO data is not jobs data. EPFO can only tell you that there is a certain amount of formalization that is taking place. EPFO, the NSSO,
So you're
which
saying
is
these are not extra, you're saying these are not additional jobs being created. Am I correct?
not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
All of this is already being captured by PLFS, and we know that some degree of formalization is taking place. EPFO data at the end of the year cannot be matched with what is at the beginning of the year. No statistician accepts EPFO data as jobs data.
Okay.